No, I said what you had said.
Oh, I had said I was, making at least 150, 200.
How do you do it to be over the road? Don't you get lonely? Shit, we got lot lizards.
Yes, sir.
Damn, the truck ready.
If you see my lot lizard over there, you tell
Fucking lot lizards. I'm in my truck. These goddamn lot lizards over here.
Niche parts of society that were secrets and we didn't know anything about them. I think those days are done.
I waved at him, he waved back. Like it was giving me the okay to hop on in. This guy staring at me. I waved at him, he waved back. So I felt like it was giving me the okay to hop on in. I got in. I didn't have any money. I only have a penny with a hole in it in my pocket. He started touching me, and I was trying to services for food. It really didn't go as planned. They told him the price of the food that I wanted. He much, and it was over his $40 budget, and that I would have to take it out of the $40 that he gave me. Now I'm scratching my head trying to come up with a plan, and now I'm going to eat.
What? What? She just hold on, wait. She gotta come up with a plan to figure out how she's gonna eat. That's gotta be his wife. This has to be a joke. No. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I mean, I heard of hookers on a point, right? I've heard of cheap cat, but I gotta figure out how I'm gonna eat. This is wild. Like she just hopped in this truck, things sagging and dragging. That look like his girl though. Man, this is wild. This is wild. This is some 1995 hookers on the point stuff. If you guys are old enough, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They had that on HBO. Man, this is wild. This looks like the point right here.
That ass fat. How much that sucky?
Huh?
How much that sucky? Yeah.
It's 100.
I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
100? Damn!
On Lot Lizard TikTok. I haven't been in a gas station in over a year. I haven't driven a car in over 10 years, let alone been inside a trucking lot. Yet here I am taking lot lizard adventures with all of these ones that come up on my FYP.
Yeah,
I'm not
I am too.
disappointed per se, because I will say this, it's at least informative, and the storytelling, it's not terrible. It's shocking, to say the least, but it's certainly interesting. Remember when there were certain niche parts of society that were secrets and we didn't know anything about them? I think those days are done. If there's anything you want to find out about, all you got to do is go to the TikTok search bar and
Yeah,
you will
that's true.
find some eye-opening experiences in that niche.
Yeah, I went there. I searched lot lizard talk. I'm seeing guys at truck stops picking up some things, and it's wild. I saw a girl go up to a truck, older white lady. And I'm like, it's crazy. And they talking about, yeah, I got $3 is fine. Like, huh? Like, I'll be scared. Like, seriously, like, my thing might fall off. Like, $3? I'm not letting my thing go near anyone for $3. I'm imagining she's doing it, no condoms, nothing. Well, I'm married anyway. But still, if I wasn't, I would never. I wouldn't do it with yours. But it's very interesting, though. And they don't understand. This is why guys feel the way they do about dating. This is why guys feel the way they do about marriage. It's sad, actually, but this is reality. That's why he activated, like activating stuff. It's shocking, but it's reality, though. I've known about this for the longest time, right? But the fact that it's on TikTok openly is wild. Take a look. Take a look at what I'm saying.
What's up, girl? What's up?
Come on, your lazy butt up.
Trying to get some dick or what? Damn, these fucking prostitutes can't leave me alone. Fucking lot lizards. I'm in my truck. These goddamn lot lizards over here knocking on my, like I'm driving a motherfucking, I'm driving a goddamn, I'm driving a guy. Yeah, get out of here.
He's at a Home Depot. She knocked on his window, and in the comments, I saw him say, "Yeah, I actually got that already." Like, this is the underworld, right? This is the underworld this is the reason why it's so hard in dating nowadays. Because that's how a man feels. Like, it's sad, actually, but why would I get with something that's saying, take me on this date for $300 when I can go with a piece of that? That's not something that I would get with, by the way, but still. A lot of other guys that coming across hard times, they feel like, I'll slide with Anna Marie, right? What's her name? Celeste? I'm thinking of the Spanish name. But yeah, think of any one of those Spanish names. Man, it'd be saying it in the back of his truck. It's wild, but this is life.
At the truck stop. Here I am. Come and get me.
Video check. Get back with me. Hey, radio man, it wasn't man, but hey, you got the pilot? You got the petrol? Yes, sir.
Stay on the truck ready.
If you see my lot lizard over there, you tell her I'm on the way, all right? Don't go nowhere. I got her right here. She finna speak.
You like a crackhead.
Nobody mess with my lot lizard. Mine. In love with a lizard. I got her right here in my lap right now, buddy. Free of charge.
Free?
Damn it. I told that damn bro. Damn it, I tell you. Lot lizards ain't working for. No, sir. She was just getting out of the guy truck but next to the overside, and I had to get to her now.
Yeah.
Damn, I can't even be mad at you, dog. God damn it. Let me go find me another one. 10-4, holler back at me now.
It's a joke, but they dead serious. That's really a thing, man. Like, wow. It's like a rite of passage, right? You're a trucker. I gotta talk to my uncle, my younger uncle. He younger than me, out there trucking. I'm sure he came across from a lot of lizards. I don't want to say how I know how, but I know definitely. You know, I'm not gonna say his name, but if you're watching, you know who you are. But yeah, I understand. I respect it. And a guy got to get it somehow, right? Why not get it the right way? At least be sure that you are protecting yourself. Because you never know. Some lot lizards, they're going to give it up to somebody. $40? $100? They get it up to somebody raw. Just filthy. That's what it is. Filthy.
How do you do it if you over the road? Don't you get lonely? Shit, we got lot lizards. Gotta feed them too.
You can't make that up.
Shout out to the lots.
He about to go back to the truck with her.
Since I've been trucking.
What happened?
Oh, no. I'm Dominique.
No, I said what you had said.
Huh?
What you had said?
Oh, I had said I was, making this 150, 200.
Yeah, I'm lost. I'm clueless. So what you I'm
Yeah,
lost.
them clues too.
Oh, I don't know, cleaning or talking, making videos.
What kind of videos?
I don't
To
know.
make a video?
Oh, you trying to make sex?
No. No sex videos.
Oh.
Wow, at least she's keeping herself safe, right? She's making sure those cuffs don't get thrown on her. But let's go for part 3. There's another part.
But wait, there's more.
No, I don't know these fellas. They all just parked here like me.
We just parked here.
Yeah. I said they all parked here like me. I don't know them.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, wow, she walked off. She walked off. He didn't get it. I guess you figure, all right, you don't get it, so I'm out. I guess you don't get it. I guess you don't want it. She walked right off. But yeah, I knew what she was talking about. He knew what she was talking about. Ran into my first lot lizard since I've been trucking. And he laughs. He got off camera and probably said, hey, come back here for a minute. I ain't mad at you though, man. I'm not mad at you.
I posted a video about guys not knowing what they want in their 30s, and let me tell you, the comments have me like shook. The amount of men saying that they don't want to get married because they don't want to have to take care of a woman is like absolutely mind-blowing to me. Like, love is dead. It's dead.
For anyone that has listened to men in the last decade, this should not be surprising. Because let's face it, ladies, men are no longer to expect anything from a woman in marriage. Because when they talk about expectations, especially on social media, they get put through the ringer. And that has leaked into the real world. Like, men have a lot to lose when it comes to relationships, especially marriage. They are expected to give without requiring or wanting or asking for anything in return. A lot of men that have experienced that feeling in a real life relationship that he's been through, he has decided to remain single rather than put himself through that again. And honestly, what he sees on social media just reinforces that. It's really only until he finds a good woman in real life, he finds that unicorn, that will ever be broken down. And that does happen occasionally. But for the rest of the guys, they would rather be single.
Making it seem like marriage is just this terrible thing. We're doomed, bro. Y'all disappoint me every day, and I only hear it from black people. I only hear this shit just because your marriage didn't work out, your situation didn't work out, just because you have poor decision-making skills, not only when it comes to your life, but the people that you decide to have in your life, to keep in your life, even though as a human being, you have full control of your life. Y'all constantly get on this bit and say, don't have kids. Marriage is bad. Marriage is slavery. I would never understand y'all. I would never understand y'all. 1 week, it's, oh, I want to commit to one person. Oh, I want to do this with one person. All this other shit out. The next week, it's not played out. The next week is, don't get married. Don't have kids. Don't be with one person. And I only hear this from black people. I don't know if it's rage bait, but, and if it is, it's not that serious to get a couple more views on the video. Don't have kids because you decided to give your womb up to a nigga that you knew that was a bozo. Don't have kids when you decided to still finish inside this woman, knowing that she was the worst woman that you met in your life. Don't get married because you decide to stay with that man or stay with that woman, despite all the red flags that you were seeing, that you act like you didn't see. Y'all can't be serious, bro. Then we young get already on this bitch saying a lot of y'all ain't even never been in their real relationship. A lot of y'all ain't even been married or had kids yet. You say like this. Then to the people that been married and had kids and on this bit like don't have kids or don't get married, why? Marriage can work. Having kids with someone can work. It can. Stop being not be so loose as a goose and start being more aware of your surroundings and of people. Mr. and Mrs., I'm so aware and I'm so observant. I see everything. No, don't, bitch. Because if you did, you wouldn't even be making videos like that on the internet.
A girl's girl until they're not, like you. Would you describe yourself as a girl's girl?
Well, you weren't here for my last time I was here on this podcast, but I was speaking up about femicide and SA and all the other things that affect women.
Girls. So you a girl's girl?
Yeah, I was getting there.
Okay, so yes, you are. Okay, so you're a girl's girl, yet you will take money from other wives' husbands just to pay your own bills, and you were kind of like, well, that's their fault for paying for. So there's this like double standard where we're like, oh yeah, we're girls until it just like no longer benefits us, until we can weaponize it against each other, against men. And I see a hell of a lot of women in 2025 demanding a man from the 1960s that's going to pay their bills and do this and do that. Meanwhile, they want to disrespect men like a 2025 woman. They don't have the decorum to demand that kind of respect.
But then what about women like me who've been a breadwinner in every single relationship, and I prefer to pay for myself and pay for them, because then it's all on me.
You prefer to pay for your partner?
I do.
In all instances?
I do.
Yeah, but what's your point?
Everything?
Yeah, you can't just generalize all women like that.
How did I... Please be specific.
You just did.
No, I used a very specific...
Modern feminist.
I used a specific example for you, which was claiming you're a girl's girl, yet knowingly taking money and taking husbands away from wives because they're paying you. Even in this conversation, you're checked out because I'm calling you on something that you don't like. So you'll be abrasive. You'll be like, this is my opinion. But then the moment somebody challenges that, you're like...
No,
That's feminism, ladies and gentlemen. Really? Thank you very much.
I've never even called myself a feminist.
You said you were a girl's girl, and then you said you are a feminist because you said last time you were on here that you were talking about femicide and all these things. So this is what I'm talking about, is mental gymnastics.
Because it means standing up for women's health and safety, which I think is important just as much as men's. Say we have a PDF file, right, who assaults their child, and then the mother does nothing about it, and then that child grows up and like uses their sexuality to then make ends meet and also like provide for the people they care about. Are you going to say it's completely the girl's fault?
No. What? We said that earlier. No.
Well, but that's what you're telling me.
Ladies, take notes from her. I just want to give you a round of applause because I'll say one thing.
Thank you.
It's not something to be proud of. It actually shows very low intelligence.
I feel about that, Lindsay. She just said you had low intelligence.
Both my sisters are doctors. I don't care.
But are you?
No, I'm saying.
Well, you just seem to have like a small hatred in your heart for hoes.
I don't have anything against hoes. I have everything against delusional hoes. I used to be a hoe. I'm not. I'm in no different boat. I'm just real about it. That's the difference.
With marriage as it is done currently here in the West and in other places, but certainly the clay in which I work, is that there are certain promises the law can enforce, and there are certain promises it can't. So if we acknowledge, if we say the quiet part out loud, that in the majority of heterosexual marriages, the man brings protection and providing, and the woman brings kindness, warmth, and care, right? And sex. That's the economy. That's the economy. I didn't make that up. Don't get me in the comments. I didn't make it up. It was here before me. It's going to be here after me, I promise, right? So that's the game. That's the economy. His roles, his obligations are enforceable by law. So state power can be used to enforce his obligations, not hers. The court cannot order her to be nice to him or to stay pretty, or to stay sweet and friendly to him and kind to him, or speak nicely of him, or raise the children in a meaningful way that creates value to him instead of teaching them to disrespect him, right? But his promises in that, shelter, food, financial obligations, court can force you to do that. And if you don't do it, they can put you in jail, or they can take away your driver's license, your professional licenses. So what is that? When you have a contract where only one side is enforceable by law, under penalty of law, like that is a dangerous game to play if you're a man, period.
You have guys, as you see, like a lot of guys, the new thing they've taken on is driving trucks. You have a lot of guys making a lot of money doing it, right? But they're spending long hours on the road. And let me tell you what's happening. They have a lot of time to themselves on the road. They may be lonely, but they're not so lonely. Why? Because they can go pull over to a truck stop, and get a lot lizard. Yeah, it sounds like a sad life, but it's not that sad when you're a man. Why? Because men are simple. As long as they wrapping it up, they feel like, hey, I'm getting some peace and some peace leave. Every truck stop, right? I'm sure they're getting it as much as they can. Is it sad? Yeah, of course it's sad. But that's what society has done. That's what American society has done. A guy knows having a date is cheaper than having a date. Some guys don't want to play that game, right? Because you got to think about me showing these videos after showing the truck stop crisis, which is not a crisis to men, but it's a crisis because it's happening like nothing, right? It's happening like back in the 80s.
Fantastic question. There's direct and there's indirect costs. Direct costs, I lost $106,000 out of my 401k retirement plan I spent 20 years contributing to. I also lost half the equity in the home, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, cash, and savings that I also spent 20 years contributing to. I also lost half of all the non-liquid assets like furniture, household goods, electronics, cars. Keep in mind, I paid for all of these. And this is in addition to financially supporting her and her/our daughter for 17 years, which is many hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm now broke, live in a 2-bedroom apartment, and have a negative net worth for the first time since I was, 25. Indirect costs, my job, my sobriety, my self-worth, my masculinity, my hope for the future, my ability to trust women again, my belief in God, my pride, my motivation, my physical health. I don't know, let's just say everything.
They want you to chase them and buy.
You're right. This new generation of men is different. Why? Because we move with caution. It's not about chasing us. It's not about, oh, we want you to buy us things and do this and that. No, we just want to make sure we found the right person. You want to know why we say that? Because we learned from the past generation. We talked to our OGs. We had these conversations. They told us about their horror stories with women. We heard about the bad divorces. We've heard about how they got screwed over. I'm going to let you know this. When us younger men talk to the older fellas, they don't talk highly about marriage. Every once in a while, you'll hear a success story, but that's about one success story to 100 different marriages. I'm going to let you know that now. I don't know how those conversations with women go, but I'll let you know this. I got homies, right? Their own mothers tell them, hey, be careful about these women out here. You never know what they're up to. So what do you think?
Yeah, men are learning. Men see it. It's all over social media. So you have to understand. What am I going to do? I'm happy I had success. This lady here, I've been married to her for 10 years. Right now, I'm in Vietnam. I'm in one of the lands of the feminine and delicate. That's why I say that. Feminine and delicate. The ladies here are feminine and delicate, and they want to cook and clean with no problem. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Men can leave and get married and actually be happy, have a smile on their face every day. And you guys already know what I'm about to say. It's my job to show them. I'm the Iceman.
Hi.
No.
The way in which this man just clearly communicated no to this girl sitting right in front of him, it makes me think that he must have known her. And he already knows that it is just not worth it. My other working theory is that it's love at first sight, that he just knows that she's going to mess up his life. And that is a scary thing for a man that has been single and found his peace. Because he already enjoys his life. He doesn't even really feel like he needs to add much to it because he loves his work. He loves his free time. He may or may not like hanging out with friends. He has free time and does whatever he wants during that free time. He could literally just sit and turn off his brain and be in his nothing box. Or he could decide to be super productive and do a bunch of things. He could build a deck. He could grill some food. He could make homemade pasta from scratch if he wanted to for the first time ever. That woman that he falls in love with, she's going to mess that up. And it's either going to be in the best way or the worst way.
Don't want to be a sad Sally, what do you call it? Negative Nancy, but we saw it so many times, and it's almost suspected now.
Black women go to college to prove they don't need one. Your mothers, our mothers, failed you because your mothers are actively your competition. This is why you see women who are in their 20s partying with their daughters in their 30s and 40s. I'm sorry, on Instagram, you can have this woman and this woman. You got mother-daughter competing because if your mama ain't married, she's still dating. And if you are 25 and your mother is 41, y'all are likely looking at the same kind of men. Women have not raised their daughters. Why do we have so many women over 40 still talking about, I'm 40 and I look good, 50 and fly? Your ass should be sitting the fuck down somewhere. You should be somebody's grandma baking cookies. But instead, you got the short haircut out here talking about you a diva. You can look around, and it's like, oh, I'm good, I'm a diva, and I'm this and that. Like, I'm 52, and I have women get angry because I don't date women my age. I'm like, I don't know.
What age group do you date?
Under 35. Because number one, I don't deal with the lack of fitness.
Most of you aspiring passport bros lack the common sense or foresight to understand it. So I'm just going to point it out for you. It's not a flex to be dating.
So you see this guy here, right? He joined hands with feminists. And when you look down in the comments, you saw nothing but lady after lady after lady saying, yeah, I don't know why these guys are going out to go get girls, right? And they don't see this is the problem. Look at the name. Lifelong Bachelor explains how passport bros get played, right? Me, I've been married to my wife for 10 years. I didn't get, see, he's talking about bringing them back. Who's bringing them back? That's not what we do, right? But lifelong bachelor, he believes how men believe. He doesn't want to get married. He wants to be a lifelong bachelor. We do believe in getting married, right? But if we don't get married, we believe in having a long-lasting relationship, right? But I chose the marriage vow, and I wasn't getting married to someone in the States. So what's the answer? The lifelong bachelor or the passport bro? I think men choose the latter.
Someone who's a 7 or above in one of these third world, Southeast Asian or Latin American countries, because they know you're coming in at it from a position of desperation. Because if you were truly attractive and desirable, you would have to fly to these countries to try and pick up girls and lead with your wallet, essentially, okay? So because they...
This man doesn't know. He doesn't know. We don't need a wallet. The men that are leaving can get ladies. We don't want them. We don't want modern women.
Know that you're coming in from a position of desperation. They're going to try and milk that for what it's worth, usually in the form of, say, a green card, right? Once they marry you, they get their green card, they're going to dump you, and they still get to take at least half of your assets once the divorce goes through.
And who's that? Oh, it's Mr. MVP, Sim!
Okay, so that's the first thing. And then, even if you guys last, not only are you expected to provide for the woman, she's going to want you to provide for her entire family, right? So that means she's going to want you to provide for her father, for her mother, for her grandparents. Whenever a medical emergency comes up with anybody in the family, you're going to be the first one they reach out to. Or if they want to upgrade their home or make repairs to their home or whatever, they're going to start reaching out to you, and it's going to be an expectation. So you better get ready for that. And then the whole Thailand thing, you know, a lot of expats that go to Thailand end up deleting themselves because they underestimate the cost of living in Thailand, and they start going through all their savings and their retirement fund can't keep up with the cost of living over there, so they end up stuck, and the only way
It's still happening. That it's a lasting effect on them, boy. It's cutting deep. It's cutting deep.
The Iceman is coming!
Winter is here.